Today we've got more Pinoy content. This is
What?
the biggest culture shock in the Philippines for foreigners. The Magic Dipper? What the heck? This is from channel Roger and Ismi Vlogs. That's the channel, but anyway, are we about to get our minds completely blown here?
I would say so. Not much shocks me anymore, but I'm going to be interested to see what this is.
This first little bit here, I think she's in front of a bathroom, so
I'm very interested here. What's going on?
Before we get into the video, just want to let y'all know my new single, The First Day, which is my first full band piece of music in 5 years, is out now on every single music streaming platform. You can find it by scanning the QR code right here or going down into the link in the description and find it there. And you're currently listening to the instrumental of it right now. In fact, if you've been watching ETS 21 for the past couple months, you have heard the instrumental of it in the intro and outro of these videos. So go down, listen to it. Hope y'all enjoy it. Share it with your friends. Now back to the video. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Let me show you how we use the dipper, especially if we take a bath or take a poop. Of course, you take off your pants, you sit. Can you do a step-by-step demo? I got you.
What?
Here we go. Something about the turlet. All opinions expressed in this video are not based on professional knowledge or specific areas or subject matter. This video is only intended to express our opinions, share our experience, and the results of our research regarding the truth. Philippines and Filipina dating foreigners. Everything said in this video does not mean to hurt anyone. Enjoy. Okay, cool.
Jesus Christ. Cool.
Woo!
Welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Esme and welcome to Roger and Esme Vlogs. So today, we'll be showing you step-by-step in using the dipper. Before anything else, daghang salamat sa inyong paghigugma o pagsuporta sa among channel. Thank you so much for your love and support, guys. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell for new uploads or new videos. So coming here in the Philippines, of course, you would have this culture shock. So especially if you're married or have a girlfriend in the province area, so there are major adjustments, especially if they're in a remote area, there's no water, there's no electricity, so you really need to adjust and be flexible of what they can give you. Yes. So here in the city, we always have these big containers to store water. And we use a dipper in sort of ways. There's a lot of ways to use the dipper. Most especially if you want to take a bath. So guys, let's go ahead and go to the comfort room and I'll show you and how to use the dipper.
Oh my God. We're about to... What are we getting ourselves into here?
All right, so I've completely eaten my words. I am so intrigued. I'm not throwing shade. I understand that I'm a foreigner on this video, and I understand that. But what is she gonna do with the fucking dipper?
Oh God.
I am my interest is so piqued right now. I need to know more.
Oh my God.
My God. Okay.
Here we go.
Okay. So let's go, guys. Hi guys. So we are here in our comfort room. So let me show you how we use the dipper, especially if we take a bath or take a poop. Also, take a wee-wee. So our comfort room is so small. In the Philippines, the most standard comfort room is just this big. Yeah. It's not really big, the same as your country that you have really big comfort room. The size is really bigger. So us, it's just this small. You can just stand take your poop, and you can stand here and take a bath.
A bath?
So that's just the size of the comfort room.
Yeah, there's no bathtub in there.
I
Wow.
am very interested. Like, again, I'm saying I've had to take the what is it called? The hand wipe shower many a time. Right? I've had to take
Oh.
those kinds of showers more times than you guys could even imagine. So this is just very interesting. Like, on a plumbing level, what
Yeah.
is happening?
Oh my god. Oh my god, here we go.
Okay. Okay,
So
man.
here, we mostly use this dipper at the side of the container. So the most of the arrangement of the container in the Philippines is they put the huge container beside the bowl. So that's the most arrangement here. But there are cases that, especially in the province, their big containers are outside. So you really need to get water from outside. Like, say for example, their container is here beside the door. So you need to get water here. And you need to use it here. But most of the time, their container is beside the bowl here, under the faucet. Yes. So if you were to poop, let's go with the pooping, because most of you guys, you use tissue. So here in the Philippines, you cannot put the tissue inside the bowl. So most of our bowl are not built for like putting tissue there. No. You need to put the tissue in the garbage can. But in the province, you need to get tissue, or you need to buy a lot of tissue because they're far away from the convenience store, or you need to go to the city in order for you to buy tissue. So it's inconvenient if you really want to use tissue because you're still in adjustment stage. But if you're ready and curious to know how to use the dipper, let's go ahead and do the step-by-step process.
Whoa.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I've been in those countries where this was a common practice. The trash can. I get that. I get that because it's old, unreliable plumbing. You know,
Yeah.
and usually it's a multi-structural development or house, or multiple families live either on top of you or around you that share the same plumbing, so it's weak plumbing.
Okay.
You know, and one clogged toilet can cause an insane amount of issues, right? And
Yeah.
a lot of up and coming or more rural countryside areas, yeah, it's a privilege to do that. So I get that. I 100% understand the trash can by the toilet. You know, I'm with you on that. The dipper, though, that is a low pressure bidet. Is that what we're shooting for right now?
Yeah, I think that's the right term because I've had bidets before, and I just watching this video, I thought we were out in a very rural area, but at least we can use toilet paper and flush it down the toilet and not have to put it in the
I
trash can.
I am very interested with this dipper thing
Yeah.
because that's pro level right there. I'm not
Yeah.
ready to ever go pro level. I
Yeah.
may never ever in my life have to go pro level like that.
Yeah. Or maybe just stay in the cities where, plumbing is decent.
Throw away the clothes when you get to the airport. Buy the toilet paper.
Yeah.
Fill the luggage, the suitcase with toilet paper, and
Yeah.
travel with toilet paper.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Got it.
So most of you guys, of course, you take off your pants, you sit, and you get the dipper here. So make sure there's a dipper, guys, because sometimes there's no dipper and you need to go outside to get the dipper.
Oh my God.
So if you're done pooping already, how do you usually wash it? Esme and Roger, can you do a step-by-step demo? I got you. So, after you're done pooping, so of course you need to get the water. Make sure which hand you'll be, of course, washing your butt, and which hand will you use to hold the container. So the one that you'll be using the container is the clean one, or the dipper. So this is my clean hand to hold the dipper, this one. So I just get the water and try to pour the water here at my back. And you use this to, of course, clean your butthole. Then afterwards, you need to pour it like this, like that. You don't need to go sideways, okay? I'm just showing you how to pour it, like that. And while you're pouring it, you're washing your butt, of course. Afterwards, if you're done doing that, if your butt is clean already, then you put the dipper again at the container, get soap. So you'll be using, again guys, don't use the dirty hands. You need to get the soap with your clean hands, this one. So this is the soap here. So you need to wash your hands, the dirty hands here. Then get the water like that. Wash first your hands, and then after washing your hands, you need to wash your butt like that. Here.
Yo.
Oh my god. Okay, so in addition to toilet paper, hand sanitizer as well. Because
I don't know if you want a hand sanitizer to go there. That's almost as bad as a fucking splinter, bro.
I know.
I wouldn't touch my asshole with hand sanitizer, bro. That is probably a pain equaling 1,000,000 suns. But
Probably.
Okay, so hear me out on this. Okay, not only does this, I'm not trashing nothing. You know, when in Rome, 100%. I get you.
Or when in Manila.
When in the rural areas, do as the ruralans do, 100%. I get it. You know, don't be too big where you don't do that, because then you'll be an asshole or a douche. So I'm assuming this comfort room, first time I ever heard that, by the way, it has like a central drain because you're just pouring the water right there.
Yeah.
Taking apart that fact that you use your hand to wipe yourself and rid excrement from your body, right? And you have it essentially on your hands. You are essentially taking an ass bath.
Yeah.
Which is essentially leaving you cleaner than most wiping. It is a very, like, complete weight of shit.
Yeah. It's actually more efficient.
I mean,
and
with that exception of that, yeah, exactly. With the exception of that one thing. Hopefully you don't have any cuts on your hands.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh god. Oh, that would be terrible.
What about gloves? What about, I know it sounds crazy. What if you pack a box of like gloves?
Yeah, like latex or vinyl gloves.
But then where are you gonna put those? Oh, in the trash can.
In the trash can, yeah.
Okay, I can have some loopholes here. I can make some allowances. I can make it my own if I go there.
Yeah, there you go.
I am not stopping the show because of this. You know what I mean? And you know what? For all of you guys saying this is a ridiculous video, no, this is the perfect effing video because no one else is talking about this.
Yeah, it needs to be talked about.
100%. Because this is something that if we weren't prepared for, would absolutely shock the shit out of us. Literally.
Oh, yeah, literally.
Literally. Because, that's an afterthought. That's an afterthought. How many times have you sat at a toilet seat and you're like, there's no toilet paper? And you're like, fuck.
Yeah. Do I tear off my shirt?
Yeah, like how badly do you need your socks?
Yeah,
you know, exactly. At that point.
Yeah.
So Yeah. Anyway, okay, but you know what though? As crazy as it sounds, this is a great video so far.
Yeah, yeah. I'm glad that we're watching it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Afterwards, you'll be washing your hands like that. So some of you guys would think that sometimes I wet myself. I put water on my pants. So you need to be cautious. You need to make sure that your pants are not in the way when you try to get the water. Or you can remove it. Since you're just the only one in the toilet, you can put your pants hang there. Some Filipinos would be naked if they would poop, because after they're done pooping, they would take a shower or take a bath, most of them. But if you're just pooping, you can just take out your trousers, your pants. You can hang that at the door. You can hang it everywhere, especially if they have a hanger there. So you could just take that off in order your pants not to be wet, and that's the most safest way to do. But of course, if you're not comfortable taking your pants off, so you just need to make sure that the water is far away from your legs, like that. So you would just do like this. Again, pour the water. Afterwards, you can have a clean butt.
Oh my god.
This is a very tedious process.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, granted, for you guys that have grown up doing this, you're probably masters of that, and that I applaud you for that. This would take me far longer than I have ever anticipated going to the bathroom.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like a whole event.
this is like, okay, I'm here for the next 15, 30 lifetimes. I don't know. Who knows? I've never done it before.
Yeah.
So I don't know. This is an insane amount of, and like I said again, cleanliness. This is,
Yeah.
I mean, it's great. All right, like Mike, I get it. That's the part where the hiccup is basically freehanding that shit and doing the thing with the clean hand, obviously dirty hand, and not being ambidextrous is a big flex in this.
Yeah, yeah. I just know I'm not doing as much handshaking in the
No.
Philippines.
Yep, exactly. That fist bump.
Yeah, fist
bump,
bump.
bro.
I'll hug more than I'll shake hands in that case.
1,000,000%. But at the end of it, you're taking basically a full ass shower.
Yeah.
And I don't see what's wrong with that.
No.
Like, there's so many times after you poop that you're like, I would just want to take a shower. Like,
yeah, you feel disgusting afterwards.
I'm oddly there for this. It's as long as I know this beforehand, like going in, like, hey, I might come out completely soaked because I took a bottom half shower.
Yeah, yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh, wow.
That just means flip-flops and probably one of those Adidas rip-off pants. They're just like, here we go, hang those up.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And we're good to go as long as I have that in my head before I go someplace. So what your guys saying is Western toilets, Western style toilets, Western style plumbing is few and far between.
Yeah.
And that makes sense to me.
Got it.
So if you're done doing or washing your hands again, you need to wash your hands again to make sure it's so clean. Yeah, because we're talking about poop here. Afterwards, you can flush the toilet. Some toilets doesn't have these types of containers at their back. Most of the bowl in the province is just the bowl itself. So you really need to get the dipper again and pour the water up until the poop is gone. Yeah, so that's how they try to poop in the province. But worst case scenario, there are worst case scenarios there, especially if they don't have a bowl. So where do they poop? So they poop at the forest.
The forest.
So handy there is if you have a tissue, you can use your tissue. But if you don't have a tissue, you can use the leaves. Leaves, corn.
You can bring a container.
Yeah, you can bring a container full of water. You could do that. And you can wash your hands. You can bring soap if you want to, if you're a meticulous person. But there are also that they would just bring water, and after that, after done pooping, they would just wash their hands in the house. That's it. There are cases like that. So some would use paper, worst case. But here, like in the province right now, it's improving. So some of them has already toilets or a comfort room, but most don't. So you need to adjust yourself. You really need to know if they have a comfort room or not.
So common question is that how to dry their hands and butt.
Yes. So how do you try to dry your hands and butt? So that's most of your questions, guys. So of course, if you go to the comfort room, you need to have the towel with you. So if you don't like to have a wet hand or a wet butt, you can use the towel and you can wipe your butt. So that's the common scenario. But for us Filipinos, this is for Filipinos, guys, okay? So most of us, we just put our pants again. And it would just dry up the wet surface in our butt. Because we would just put directly our pants on or our shorts. But for our hands, we just do like this.
Yeah.
We wipe it on our back, or some actually wipe it on their t-shirt like that, so that their hands would be dry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that makes sense because you basically taken a shower. Like,
yeah, you're
after you poop in the toilet or the bowl, right? That part's done. Now you just got to get clean, and you're essentially doing a full clean.
yeah.
Full service clean. So it doesn't really fucking matter what you do with fucking, like, yeah,
Right.
no shit.
Well,
that doesn't matter.
Plus, it's hot there usually,
Yeah.
so it'll dry up via nature. So
Hey man, hey. So okay. Part of my backpack when I backpack the Philippines is going to be a shovel, a roll of toilet paper, and a towel. Never forget a towel. That's just the rule.
yeah,
All right. Always bring a towel.
yeah, and soap
Yeah, and soap.
and hand sanitizer.
And hand sanitizer is not a bad idea.
Yeah,
But I can work with this. This is not desperate times, desperate measures, nothing to do with the living conditions. I understand.
yeah, yeah, something like that.
What if I'm inside the mall?
So when it comes to inside the mall, guys, so there are areas where you can dry your hands. There are machines that you could dry your hands at the side, yes. But some actually, if they don't want to line up in drying their hands, they would just shake it. After shaking it, they would just wipe here again.
What about my butt?
So for the butt, you can use tissue if you have tissue. So make sure if you would go to the mall, you go elsewhere, you have tissue with you. Because sometimes there are public toilets that don't have tissue. Most, because if there's a lot of people, especially there's an event, they have no tissue at all. So you need to have tissue with you all the time so that you can wipe your butt, you can wipe your hands. Or you could just, for the hands, you could just easily shake them, just wipe it here, right? Because it's already clean. You put already soap in your hands. That's already clean, especially if you went to the sink area, you wash it there, and you could just shake it there. That's it. And let your hands dry in a sec. If you don't want to wipe your hands on your dress, your t-shirt, your pants. But for us Filipinos, we just normally shake it and just wipe it behind our back. We don't really use any type of tissue. For our butt, yeah, let it soak in the pants. Because it's just a small amount of water in your butt. So the pants, the clothes that you're wearing would just absorb it and it would just dry. Yeah, in the long run, it would just dry. So here in the Philippines, that's the most common thing and how you use the dipper. And that's the step-by-step thing in using the dipper. Hopefully, guys, this is informative for you. And I hope that I answer all of your questions and how to dry your butt and your hands. Thank you so much for watching till the end. And we hope to see you in our next vlog. No hate, just love. Bye.
There we go.
By far, honestly, on this channel, the actual most best informative effing video out there. This is the real stuff right here, guys.
That is, now we learned more from that video than almost any other video that we checked out, because that's important stuff.
That is so important. And I feel like that's something that would, I feel initially possibly gross Americans out. And understand that we say that because we're not used to it at all. That's
right.
But you don't have the luxuries of a lot of this country when you travel abroad.
Right.
And a lot of other countries are not as I guess fortunate to have the plumbing or the capabilities, infrastructure, all that stuff plays a part of that when you go out to the rural areas. I know probably cities are more so westernized. You might have the toilet paper, but you definitely probably more than likely have the trash can for the toilet paper. But you know, that's, now that I know that, I'm okay with it. Now that I know this is the operating procedure, so you, at least as a foreigner, this is something that goes hand in hand. If you travel to the Philippines, be mindful of your stomach. Don't be catching no stomach bug, because you'll be spending the whole day in the comfort room in insane discomfort.
We don't want that.
And bring your own toilet paper or tissue paper.
Butt wiping material. Yeah.
But other than that, this has been possibly, like I said, the most informative video. This is the real. This is no pun intended. The real shit that we've been talking about. This is the stuff we've been harping on, like the nitty gritty. What do we need to know? This is I need to effing know.
Yeah, what we actually need to know.
Yeah, this is obviously everyone. I don't know who else, if they're reacting to stuff like this. I hope they're not judging it, because you don't get to judge. This is not our stuff. This is just informative, and I love it. That's a great video.
Yeah, gringos like me would be weirded out by this, but it's honestly good to know, and you know, and it shows how different countries live, you know, particularly the Philippines. So, you know, it helps in our understanding of other cultures, you know.
Yeah, and I actually, honestly, I mean, granted, with the uncomfortable part is using the bare hand to get the but the end result is you are 20 million more times cleaner.
Right, as opposed to just using toilet paper and going on about your day.
Yeah, and if it's so hot in the Philippines, as everyone says, you're feeling mad refreshed afterwards.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
My question is for everyone watching that possibly has experience with this or uses this system, how often does this water change? And I feel like you are 100% banking on the hygiene of others in this system.
Yeah, Lord, I hope so.
Because all it takes is one person who doesn't know how to use this system to make it a biohazard.
Yeah, yeah. And also, like, if you're a bigger individual or you're more gifted gluteus maximus, like, is it a bit more difficult?
Yeah, I don't know. Just get like a water bottle and poke a hole in it and just squirt that shit up.
Hey, that's genius. That's genius.
Bidet right there.
There you go. That's That's a redneck bidet.
Redneck bidet. That's more of a badon't. But whatever. I'm just saying, you know, I'm fine with that. That does not freak me out. Now that I know that's if you go up in the country, you run a greater risk. Not a risk. There's a better chance of you encountering one of these.
Yeah, or like the smaller islands, something like that.
Now, I wonder if, I mean, the hotels, especially like let's say the more top rated hotels, have to be more westernized. In my mind, that is a big selling point.
Yeah,
I think they have to be. Maybe it's a toilet paper thing, but I feel like that has to be it. There's no way. That
I don't know. Like, let us know. The more luxury hotels, like, do they have Western style toilets, or is it the same deal as what we just checked out?
Yeah. Anyway, hey man, like I said, I've used a similar system. Nothing with water, but this is a good sized comfort room right there. You know, I've had to do that in a lot less comfort. so yeah. Wow.
Oh well. What would you like to add to this conversation? Put it in the comments below. What other Philippine stuff should we check out as well? Because y'all come out for this.
Yep.
And except for when it's actually like humor.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Come on. That was funny. We were laughing.
Fucking
funny.
Take a joke, y'all. Come on.
Oh my God. We were laughing. Not at this one. You guys know exactly what we're talking about.
The one that's linked at the end of this video on the end card. That
mad hilarious.
Exactly.
Jesus.
Anyway, thank you for watching. Consider subscribing, watching another video. Thank you, channel members, for your support. Yep. What now, Dan?
Unplug, and don't forget your toilet paper.
Exactly. See you next time.
Later.